Oh, he's really, the Cottonmouth, this is the fastest I've seen them move, to be honest. They're usually very slow to get off the road. But, is that two? I might have just stepped on another one. Alright everyone, and welcome to the start of another herping vlog here in 2023. It is officially summertime. We're in the second half of June, and we're going to start this vlog out by doing some road cruising. I'm getting some gas right now. We're going to go out, do some road cruising. We've got a lot of rain this weekend, so I'm curious to see if we're going to find any snakes on the road or any other herps that might be out. But I think it's going to be a pretty good night. It's been really hot, humid lately, and it's going to be like that for pretty much until the fall. So we're getting close to that dog days of summer period, but I'm optimistic for what we'll get tonight. Hopefully we'll see some cool stuff. Well, this is something I haven't seen yet at night. I know other people have. There's an American crocodile that's out of the water and basking on the asphalt here. So that's something that's pretty cool. It's completely out of the water. I'm not going to get super close to it, but yeah, check that out. Bugs are really bad now, but it's pretty cool. So there's two crocs. The one that was basking just, oop, I think there's more than two. We got two there. Let's take a look at this. So two crocodiles there. There's another one that's right over here. That's three crocs. And I heard, and there's eye shine over there. So four crocodiles that are out close to the, I guess, pavement. It's pretty cool. Well, we have our first snake of the night. We cruised nothing on the road, but check this out. This is as found. This is a Florida Scarlet snake. They have where I am right now in South Florida, these snakes are pretty common and have become more common as we've approached summer. But in other parts of their range, scarlet snakes can be pretty hard to find. So that's pretty cool. That's the snake as found. There are mosquitoes literally everywhere right now. Even though I have my bug suit on, it's kind of annoying. So we'll let this snake be, and we'll keep walking around, and maybe we'll find another snake. But first snake of the night, Florida Scarlet snake. Alright, so we have an eastern narrowmouth toad. This is a toad as found. Just want to get a little quick clip of this guy. Maybe zoom in a little here. And alright, mosquitoes are really bad, so I'm going to stop recording and keep walking. Alright. This is a Cuban tree frog. We've seen a few of these on the night. And this is another invasive species here to South Florida. This is one that's, or just Florida in general. Cuban tree frogs are pretty well established. So, yep, we're going to let this guy be and keep on going, and I'll show you what else I find. There goes another crocodile that's swimming along. I think we've got 5 crocodiles on the night. So yeah, that's pretty cool. They're just chilling around here and never tired of seeing them. They're always reliable here, and it's always a great feeling to come across one. Well, we have our first snake on the road. This is a mangrove salt marsh snake, Nerodia clarkii. Last time I was out road cruising in South Florida, I actually got my lifer clarkii, which is really exciting. But they're extremely variable in terms of their patterns. Some are orange, some are more of this coloration. And he's pretty curious. He's got a mosquito on top of his head. That's got to be uncomfortable. Yeah, but this is a mangrove salt marsh snake. We are in mangrove habitat here, so it's only fitting that that's the snake that we find. But yeah, that's really cool. I've seen last 2 cruises, I've gotten about 3 of these snakes, so we'll let it be. It's going to work its way off in that direction. So yeah, pretty cool. Mangrove salt marsh snake. Okay, we have our second snake on the road. This is also our second Florida Scarlet snake on the night. Get a closer look. Oh, he's just going to start working his way right off the road. So yeah, again, these snakes are pretty common in this part of Florida, but elsewhere they can be hard to find, so it's always a pleasure to see one. He's getting a little he was getting a little defensive, but now he's worked its way off the road. So we'll leave him be. There's no one on right now, and we'll keep driving. Maybe we'll see another snake, but another Florida scarlet snake. Hey everyone, so I wanted to kind of show this cool clip here because it's pretty much what Florida's like in a nutshell, especially during the summertime, which it is now. So you can see over here, we got a fairly nice day. We have some storm clouds, but it's mostly sunny. You can see some blue off in the distance, and over here I would say it's more or less sunnier, especially there. But then over here you have this giant localized storm that's just dumping heavy rain in whatever that area is, which is probably on her way to the Keys, if I can imagine. So yeah, you can have one place in Florida where it's literally sunny and blue skies, and then in one spot where it's just dumping a whole lot of rain. So it looks like this actually might be heading up towards us, so we may be getting rain here soon. But that's South Florida, and really Florida, and honestly the Southeast in general, or in a nutshell. So pretty cool localized storm next to some blue skies. There is an iguana running down the road here that I'm following. I don't know why he just doesn't go into the grass. I think he did. So we have another green iguana that is basking on a rock here. That's a really bright green iguana there. It's probably going to take off as we get closer to it, but that's pretty cool. It's a big iguana too. Okay everyone, so this right here is a female Florida softshell turtle who is on the side of the road. It is past nesting season here in South Florida, or maybe they still are nesting in June. It's a very early nesting season for softshells, but there's one right here in the late afternoon just on the side of the road. I'm not going to get close to this turtle, we're just going to let her be, but I figured I'd at least show her. Florida softshell turtle. I believe this might be the first of the month for me, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we got a cottonmouth on the road here, and it's doing, of course, what cottonmouths do. Mouth gaping, just trying to look as intimidating as possible. We'll make sure this guy gets off the road and we'll keep on going, but always good to see a cottonmouth on the road. Alright everyone, we just found, this is a young striped mud turtle. I actually have not seen one this size before, so this is what it looks like in my relation to my hand, but yeah, just a cute baby mud turtle. We're going to release this guy and we're going to keep on going, but yeah, this is easily the smallest striped mud turtle I've ever seen. So I think that's pretty cool. Well, good evening everyone, and I am going out for another night of road cruising. So just a little bit of background right now. It is the end of June, so we are starting the summer period here in South Florida, which means that during the day, it's like 90 to 100 degrees every day and super humid. It's like 85 and by 8 a.m. and it just gets warmer. So recreational herping during the day is pretty much... Alright, I'm going in my truck right now because mosquitoes are too bad. Hold on a second. Yeah, so basically, long story short, recreational herping during the day is pretty much done now for me because I'm not enduring this heat. However, road cruising is still good at nighttime as it's always been, so that's what we're going to do tonight. As you can see, we got some lightning off in the distance, but the radar says it's going to be avoiding the areas I want to go to. Hopefully that's the case. We didn't get really any rain today, so I think with the rain the previous days, it's drawn some herps onto the road. At least that's the case during the day. We'll see if that continues at night, but I'm going to get on the road now. Hopefully the Lightning, as you can see, isn't too bad, and hopefully we get to see some snakes. But a lot of this is coming up from the north, and it's kind of forming around the area I want to go to, so it might create some interesting pressure that might draw some stuff on the road. Only one way to find out, so let's go do it. All right, we got our first snake of the night, and it's looks to be, oh yeah, it's a is that, what is that? I don't think that's a cottonmouth. I think, no. I think that's a Nerodia. I think that might actually be a big banded water snake, but okay, it's up there. Oh yeah, that's a Nerodia. That's a banded water snake, I'm pretty sure. It's all wet over there, but yeah, you can kind of see it. I didn't really get a good shot of the head, but that's actually pretty interesting because I thought it was a cottonmouth, and no, it's just a big Nerodia that's over there. Yeah, it's all wet over here and it's already gone, but the way that it's moving, that looks to be, not actually 100% sure. I'm going to review this footage and I'll put see if I can identify this snake and put it in the video description, but we got a snake on the road, so that's pretty exciting. And the lightning, maybe it'll go off, but it's been like just a light show tonight. So, all right, we got our first snake over there, so pretty cool. All right, everyone, we got our second snake of the night. This is a Florida cottonmouth that just shot its way off the road. The snakes are moving very quickly, and yeah, it's right over there. Something just moved that way, but yeah, this is a Florida cottonmouth. Everything, it is, yeah. Ooh, dragonfly. There's a lot of action going on in the sawgrass over here, but yeah, you can see the head of the cottonmouth. Ooh, dragonflies are just attacking me right now. Yeah, there's the head of the cottonmouth right there. It just immediately dipped into the grass. This thing was on the side of the road and it shot off. So the snakes are just flying on the roads right now. And I think the reason why it's like over 80 degrees at night, so everything's just so hot. But yeah, banded water snake most likely, and a big Florida cottonmouth are the two snakes on the night. Let's see, maybe you can get a better look. You can see the outline of it kind of in there. There we go. All right, let's get on the road, see what else is moving. We just got our third snake and a new species on the night. This is a female Florida green water snake who's literally just periscoping on the side of the road here. And unlike the other snakes, the cottonmouth and the banded, she's not taking off. We've literally gotten like 3 species of snakes in probably under 5 minutes. And yeah, I absolutely adore Florida green water snakes. They're probably my favorite Nerodia, and they get much bigger than this. But they're still such an awesome find. And yeah, we just pulled onto a new road that I actually haven't cruised yet. And big Florida green water snake, or maybe an average size. But there is so much activity going on right now tonight, so I think it's going to be a really good night. I may honestly try and get some pictures of this snake before she takes off. And yeah, or she's just going to head off right now into the grass. But yeah, pretty cool. Florida green water snake just on the side of this road here. I think this is going to be a pretty good night. Things are looking great right now, so all right, we'll let this snake be and we'll keep going. Maybe we'll find another snake on this road. Okay, I just had a barred owl literally land right in front of my truck. I swear to God, I thought I was gonna hit it. It might not, oh, it's still there. That's a barred owl. It literally landed right in front of my truck. I don't know what the heck it's doing. It's going after something. Whatever that dot is. Oh, it just ate it. This is the closest I think I've ever gone to a barred owl before. What did you just catch? I was driving like full speed, and this barred owl, which is now flying off the road now, literally landed right in front of my truck, and I had to slam on my brakes. Whatever, I had no idea what it ate, but it got something. We're gonna keep driving now. Maybe we'll see something else that's really cool like that. All right, we got our 4th snake on the night, and it's our 2nd Florida cottonmouth. Oh, there it goes. Right here, just was working its way off the road. This is smaller than the last one, but wow. I haven't seen cottonmouths take off like this before. Again, it's so warm right now that all these snakes are just super active. Hey, buddy. How's it going? All right, this snake's clearly is working its way off the road and back into habitat, so we'll just leave it be and keep on driving. 4 snakes on the night so far on just our first pass. All right, everyone, we just came across this garter snake. Unfortunately, just got hit. One of the reasons why I didn't want to show it, though, was you see this little bulge right there. It looks like it recently ate something. Unfortunately, it's not going to make it, but we'll make sure the snake, we'll move it off the road and we'll keep on going. But technically, it is still alive, so we'll count it as our 4th species on the night and our 5th snake overall. Well, we got our 5th snake species, and it's one. Wow, look at the size of this guy. This looks to be a yellow rat snake. I don't think it's quite an Everglades rat, but this is at least a 4-footer. Yeah, I think this is a yellow rat snake right here. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? I haven't seen a rat snake in a hot minute. Yeah, nice close-up of its head right there. It's coming right at the camera. Zoom out a little more because now it's going to go right off the road. But yeah, nice yellow rat snake. I think that's at least a 4-footer, and the flies are kind of ferocious. Maybe pushing. Yeah, I think it's at least safe bet to say that's a 4-footer. So pretty cool find. Nice. Always good to see a rat snake. And yeah, I think this is a yellow rat, but potentially crossing the Everglades. So pretty cool. Alright, we got our 3rd cottonmouth of the night, and he just shot right off the road here and is probably going to get ready into he's really, the cottonmouths, this is the fastest I've seen them move, to be honest. They're usually very slow to get off the road. Is that 2? Well, that was really dumb. So I thought the cottonmouth was over here, and I might have just stepped on another one. Well, thankfully, his head was facing that way, but there may have been 2 cottonmouths there. I don't know. Yep. Oh well. That's a sign, though, right there, is that even if you get close to these snakes, they're likely just going to take off on you. But it's getting pretty late at night. It's pushing midnight right now, but we got 3 cottonmouths, so can't complain. Alright, everyone, so I just reviewed that clip that I just took of the cottonmouth and realized that there were actually indeed 2 cottonmouths. You may have probably saw it in real time as you were first watching it, but what happened was the cottonmouth that was on the road slithered off, and it actually bumped into another cottonmouth that went immediately to the brush. So I thought, oh, that's the cottonmouth I just saw on the road, didn't realize it was another cottonmouth, and then stepped on the cottonmouth that had moved off the road. But the good news is both snakes took off and fled. Obviously, in that situation, having a close encounter like that with the venomous snake is a little concerning, but at the same time too, I mean, these snakes are just going to flee. That's what they do. Even if you contact them, they're just going to take off. And so that was 2 cottonmouths. So we got at least 3 cottonmouths in the night, and I'm going to keep on going. It's 11:40 right now, and we'll see what else we can get. Alright, we got our 2nd owl on the night. It looks to be another barred owl. This one's up in a tree, and it's just looking right at us. My apologies, my phone's not really focusing in. But yeah, that's a barred owl just watching us. 2 barred owls on the night, so that's pretty cool. He's not even thinking about taking off. There we go. It's kind of a better look. My phone zoomed in all the way, but all right, we'll keep on going. And yeah, it's pretty much midnight right now, so we'll see if we can find anything else.